What if I told you for just $50 a week I can meal prep your breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks? Would you be interested? Nah, I'm just messing with you. But hey, you want to start going to the gym and getting into fitness, but you don't really know where to start. Don't worry, we've all been there. I started taking the gym seriously in 2018. I'm naturally a thin person. I have high metabolism, so I lose weight pretty easily. I know some people would kill to have that problem, but for me, having a beautiful woman reference how skinny you are multiple times will have you swinging at the air like Cuba Gooding and Boys in the Hood. Everyone's fitness goal is different. I hate this picture, but when I first started, I was 161 pounds, absolutely no muscle, big Steve Rogers vibes. But by the end of the year, I gained a healthy 20 pounds. I see you, big swole. And I was lifting weights I never thought I'd be able to. I felt better and looked better than I ever did. Today, I float around 195, and the most I've ever weighed was 205. My original goal was to get to 215, but I didn't like the way I looked and felt at 205, so I dropped back down. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you is yes, it is possible to get your dream body. What's the first thing I did when I got my gym membership? The same thing a lot of people probably do. I went to YouTube. In this video, I'm not going to talk to you about counting macros and weighing foods. None of that. Look, I didn't do that then. I don't do it now. I'm no expert. I don't have a health degree. I'm just a guy who did his own research, stayed committed, and clearly had results. I did something right. And with that being said, I have 5 basic tips that's going to help you when you start your fitness journey. So tip number 1, we're going to start light. And I know this is going to sound stupid to some people, but to me, half the battle when it comes to fitness is in your mind, it's mental. And so with that, tip number 1 is invest in your clothing, look good, feel good. Save the light skin jokes, I've heard them all, but I always feel like I have a better workout in the gym when I'm wearing clothes that I feel like I actually look good in. I grew up playing football, I ran track, and a lot of former athletes will probably tell you the same thing. When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you play good. I have some shirts that I wear that I don't feel like compliment me that well, and sometimes when I get to the gym I look at myself and I'm just like, yeah, I'ma just do legs today. Other days when I'm wearing shirts with the guns out, I feel like I have more energy. I feel good and I love being able to see my muscles being activated. You know what I'm talking about. Everyone knows that feeling of working out for a few days in the gym, going home just to stare at yourself in the mirror. Realistically, nothing has changed, but you feel better. Guys start flexing in the mirror, girls start staring at their butts after doing 2 sets of squats. Why do you think they have mirrors in the gym for? To look at your technique or something? Wear clothes that make you feel good. I'm not telling you to go out and purchase all the Nike Pro Combat you can find. Just invest a little bit and buy clothes that make you feel good. Might even get some cute pictures out of it. When I first started working out, a lot of my clothes fit pretty loose. I mean, I kept at it, I kept working out, and then eventually a lot of my clothes fit tighter the way that I wanted them to be. It was just another reminder that I was doing something right. The rest of the tips are very important, and number 2 completely changed my life once I finally had this understood. So number 2 is don't be embarrassed, know your limits. Please, please, please know your limit. Know your body. My freshman year of college in 2012 was my first time in a legit gym, and it was my first time lifting beside such huge people. So I'm at the dumbbell rack. The guy beside me is probably 5 years older than me, 100 pounds heavier than me, and he's curling 60-pound dumbbells. So what do? I go over to the 40s, I grab those, even though I have absolutely no business trying to lift those. I was probably 140 pounds my freshman year. I mean, we were all rookies at some point. If you don't know how to work a machine, ask someone. If you can only lift a 10-pound dumbbell, that is okay. I keep track of every workout in the Notes app on my phone. It feels good to look back and see the progress I've made over the years. Doing an exercise wrong will not only delay your results, but it can also lead to a potential injury. I see a lot of people in the gym who lift just a little bit of weight very quickly and think they're doing something. I'm not telling you to do your reps in slow motion, but you want to make sure you're properly working your muscle. Focus on using good form. Know your limits. Lift a weight that gives you resistance, but light enough to keep good form. Your form is always important. You're not helping yourself by using your entire body to curl a heavy weight when you're supposed to focus on your bicep. Know your limit and don't try to show off. You'll get there eventually. And number 3 is everyone's favorite part of fitness. You have to diet. You have to watch what you eat. You ever heard the saying, you are what you eat? Focusing on my diet is what changed my life. I exercised when I was in college, but I was a college student. I was broke and eating bad food, pounding beers all weekend. I was exercising, but I wasn't seeing the results that I wanted because I wasn't doing the work outside the gym. Once I changed my diet, I slept better, I had more energy. I just felt like a completely different person. I'm not a big sweets guy, I'm more of a salty person. Like, I love chips. I could eat chips all day. I'll make another video on my diet and how I gained 20 pounds when I first started. Because I'm happy about where I am today, I'm not really as extreme as I used to be, but when I first started, I cut so much food that I loved for like 4 or 5 months. No more sweets, burgers, pizza. Damn, I missed pizza during that time. For my situation, I was trying to gain weight, so I was heavy on the calories and the protein. Lots of chicken breasts, beef, eggs if you're rich, peanuts, protein shakes, anything to help hold weight. But if you want to lose weight, I would do research and find a diet that works for you. Basically, you want to eat until you're not hungry, but do it with less calories. Eating a banana, for example, can fill you up. It's a lot less calories, it's healthier for you, and it's a much better option than eating a bag of chips or eating cookies. Just like how salmon and broccoli are a lot less calories than burgers and fries. I can admit that I'm a terrible cook, so your experience might be better than mine. Obviously, don't starve yourself, just be smart. I know that's asking a lot for some of you. Oh, and read the labels. A lot of products that are promoted as healthy are actually terrible for you. And the number 4 tip that I'm gonna give you is to be patient and give it some time. Give it at least 3 full months. Once again, I'm no expert, but when I first started working out, almost every YouTube channel I watched said the same thing. You have to give it about 3 months before you first see results. If you search it up on Google, you'll also see a bunch of articles saying you have to wait 3 to 6 months. Be patient. You have to stay committed. I promise you, the first time you start to see results, you're gonna be hooked. For me, I started working out the first week of January, and by the first week of April was the first time I truly started to see results. I gained 10 pounds, and that was the first time I started to see definition in my chest and shoulders. I see so many people that complain that they worked out and dieted for a month, and then they quit because they don't see results. You have to be patient. Almost every single person on the planet is not happy with their body. The reasons vary, but even the fittest people will have something to complain about. If it was so easy, everyone would do it. Everyone would look like Derek from Step Brothers. The gym life is something you have to commit to. It's a lifestyle. If you keep eating right and working out, you'll be happy with the results. And my 5th tip is probably the hardest. Just go. The hardest part is going. Get your ass up. Go to the gym. Everyone has been there before. The hardest part about the gym is going. For a lot of people, nobody looks forward to working out. Whether you go after work or if you're crazy and you go before work, you have to go. I usually work out at night, so for my job, I work 3 p.m. to midnight, so I get to the gym around 12 and leave around 1:30, 2 in the morning. I'm human, I'm guilty of it too. Sometimes I don't feel like working out. When I'm feeling lazy, sometimes I force myself to my apartment gym. I'll hop on a treadmill, walk 2 miles, takes 30 minutes. Just go do something. Sometimes after the 2 miles, I feel like I have more energy. I start to work out a little more. Other times, if I'm feeling the same, I'll just leave. But I tell myself, at least I went. Even if you're not looking for the perfect body, a lot of us are getting older and you want to stay active. Do the work now so you don't regret it later. I'm not a runner. I hate running. I got bad knees, but I still try to do a mile for every day of the month. So March has 31 days. At the end of the month, I should have done at least 31 miles walking or running. Don't worry about a journal. Don't worry about leg day, arm day starting off. Don't worry if you don't have an exact workout plan for the day. Just go do something. But hey, look at you still watching. And since you've been so nice to me, I'll even give you a 6th tip. You ready? Tip number 6 is, don't be a dick. Wipe your machines down, put your weights back, don't blast music on your phone, act like you have home training. You would think during and after COVID that people would practice better hygiene and clean their areas. Nope, apparently I'm asking too much. So if you go to your local gym, please don't be a dick. And so with those 6 basic tips, you'll be accomplishing your fitness goals in no time. I just had to show y'all me maxing this machine out real quick. There you go, Big Jen. And once again, I'll probably make a video down the road showing you my diet and what I did to gain so much weight. I'll also make a video showing you the exercises I was doing when I first started. Thank you guys for watching. Love you guys. Also, thank you guys for helping make the channel grow. I really do appreciate it. But until next time, see you in the next life.